Welcome back to the NutriPsych podcast. I'm your host Helen, and I'm a nutrition consultant specializing in helping women lose weight for good by stopping yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating patterns. This episode is for you if you're dreading the holiday season because celebrations involve food and you don't want to gain weight. Or in the past, these holidays meals have sabotaged your weight loss efforts. Many people struggle with maintaining their weight during the holidays, which can be a major source of stress and anxiety. But what if you could enjoy the holiday season without worrying about your waistline? Or you could enjoy your favorite treats without losing control? In this episode, I'll be sharing some strategies for preventing holiday weight gain so that you can enjoy the holidays with peace of mind. Before I dive into these strategies, let's take a look at some common challenges people face during the holiday season. From endless holiday parties to family gatherings, there's no lack of food. Add in the stress of gift shopping, parties, and entertaining guests. It's easy to see why so many people worry about their weight during the holidays. But don't worry. With some simple strategies and a bit of mindfulness, you can avoid holiday weight gain and enjoy this season with ease. As you're probably aware, weight loss is about the balance of energy. Simply put, it's about how much you take in versus how much you burn. Of course, there are many factors that affect your hormones and your hunger and your metabolism and all that, but this is the simplest way to explain your fear of weight gain and your preventive strategies for you today without getting too scientific. Let's first talk about holiday food, which understandably is also the part that most people are worried about, because it's often said that weight loss is about 80% diet and 20% exercise. Holiday meals and parties often involve multiple courses and hors d'oeuvres, heavy sauces, and rich desserts, which is very different from your daily meals. And people feel overwhelmed and not know what to do. And it's not uncommon to have more snacks and sweets and cookies, cakes, and chocolate lying around the house, which may be problematic and triggering for some people. Apart from that, having alcohol can also be a trigger for overeating because alcohol is known to mess with blood sugar, hunger and fullness signals, and cause people to make decisions impulsively, like overeating. So here are a few things that you can do to enjoy holiday foods. Remember, our goal is not to feel deprived. Our goal is to help you enjoy food in moderation without guilt and without losing control so that it can become a normal part of life. There are so many celebrations, special occasions, and meals throughout the year. So it's important that you master handling these special occasions. It's important to remember that it's okay to enjoy your favorite foods. Make sure you don't just eat mindlessly, because when you're not paying attention, you aren't enjoying or savoring the food, and you'll always want more. So don't eat distracted. You don't need to have everything that's served. Focus on the foods that you truly enjoy and savor them slowly, rather than mindlessly just snacking on everything in sight. You can turn down foods that you have no interest in at the dining table. If you're the one buying and preparing food, you can choose the options that you're happy to serve and have around the house. And of course, don't forget to stay hydrated and prioritize protein alongside healthy fats and fiber. This can help you feel fuller and prevent overeating. Remember, the goal isn't to deprive yourself of holiday foods, but rather to enjoy them in a mindful and balanced way. By making smart choices and using moderation, you can savor the flavors of the season without worrying about your waistline. Before I move on to talk about the second factor, physical activity, I want to give you some more inspiration about how to make these tips work for you. So let me demonstrate this with a case study. Christine, one of my clients in the Stop Binge Eating Program, used to struggle with overeating during the holiday season for years. She used to turn down dinner invitations, parties, cinema trips, and family outings because these occasions involve food in one way or another. She used to constantly worry about the food that was served and would often restrict herself from enjoying the festivities. This was actually doing more harm than good for her because she felt lonely, sad, and deprived as she watched other people enjoy the food. This actually led her to eventually give in to her cravings and emotionally eat or even binge, resulting in weight gain instead of weight loss. So not only did she miss out on those celebrations, but she was also loaded with guilt, frustration, loneliness, and felt like she was letting down her family and friends. In the Stop Binge Eating Program, Christine tackled each and every of her trigger foods, the food that she usually deprived herself of but binged on anyway because she ruined her diet and wanted to finish everything so that she could have a fresh start. Foods like chocolate, biscuits, cakes, and pies. So in the program, we worked through those foods one by one, and now, instead of feeling anxious and stressed and worried about special occasions, she actually looks forward to them, and she feels in control. She now enjoys holiday food, feels satisfied without guilt. And she actually finds it interesting and eye-opening that when she was depriving herself, she ended up having way more than she is now. And she was depressed and anxious and feeling uncomfortably full and gained weight. But now that she's incorporated these meals as part of the celebrations, she's eating in moderation and feeling happy and satisfied. With what she's learned from the Stop Binge Eating Program and implemented, Christine is feeling empowered and confident in her ability to manage her eating habits during the holiday, and it was a major win for her weight loss journey. And she even said her kids are happier now because they've got their mom back. Everyone is enjoying the occasion, so the entire family benefits. So now let's move on to the second reason people are worried about the holidays. Now, the second reason is a decrease in physical activity for many people. With busy schedules, closed gyms, family being around, it can be challenging to find time to move your body. And if you normally only move your body in a sense that you walk to the train station or walk to your car and then back to your office, and then the holidays mean you don't even have to leave the house at all. However, there are many ways to stay active during the holidays, even with limited time and resources. One idea is to increase activities with family and friends. For example, you could go for a walk after a big holiday meal and plan some fun family activities like hiking, swimming, or going to the park. This not only gets the entire family moving, but also creates special memories with your loved ones. Another tip is to make the most of the time that you do have. Even just 10 or 15 minutes of exercise can be beneficial. So try to fit in short bursts of activity throughout the day. This could include taking a quick walk around the block in the morning or doing a short yoga sequence before bed. Another great option is HIIT workouts, which stands for High Intensity Interval Training. HIIT workouts typically involve short bursts of intense exercise, followed by periods of rest or active recovery. These types of workouts can be done in a short amount of time and can be adapted to fit your fitness level and available equipment. While a change in your daily routine may make it slightly more challenging to stay active during the holiday season, there are many ways to increase activity levels. Just be creative and make the most of the time that you have, and make it enjoyable. So that's it for now for today. I hope you'll have a nice time this holiday season. If you haven't downloaded my free guide yet to help you make this sustainable weight loss and weight maintenance journey easier for you, you can download it at helenwong.co.uk/free guide. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Dive into the show notes for this episode at helenwang.co.uk/nutrition resources. If you've enjoyed this episode of the NutriPsych podcast, I invite you to check out the Stop Binge Eating Program, which gives you access to a proven step-by-step roadmap with key strategies and skills that guide you from struggling with yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss. Check out the Stop Binge Eating Program at helenwang.co.uk/SBEP.